Hi Leos, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori, and tonight we're going to take a look at this upcoming week. It's the week of June 9th, which is a Monday through Sunday, June 15th. We do have this week a full moon in Sag on the 11th, and just know that that's all about growth, expansion, and new opportunities. I was feeling when I was meditating, which is why I paused there for a second. I was thinking about it. I was hearing, I've lost my strength. So for some of you, there could be something that has been draining your energy, and you may need to connect with nature, go outdoors, take a walk, do something fun, lighthearted to kind of regain your strength. You can just lay out in the sun and that'll energize you actually. So something like that. That may have something to do with the reading. It may not. It's just kind of what came up when I was meditating on your energy, and I kept hearing it. So if it comes out, we'll address it. But let's just look for the week of the 9th through the 15th for our Leo family. What do we have? Okay. Alrighty. So structure. Wow. So I see you organizing your thoughts and creating a vision that will allow you to pursue what it is that you truly desire. The bottom of the deck is gratitude. So I feel like there's something that's taken place this week that's allowing you to sit in a space of like a holding period is how it feels to me. It's like maybe I don't have the clear picture, or in this situation I need to create some type of structure. You could also too be boxing in thoughts and ideas, like one-way thinking, like thinking only this or only that. Black and white thinking is what's coming to me. There may be a need for you to stop boxing in and structuring this specific situation, whatever this is. This could have to do with your own personal willpower and your fears around, because I'm seeing the solar plexus chakra. So it could have something to do with your fears around your abilities and what you're able to do. That does go back to that I lost my strength. Maybe you feel like your power is kind of depleted from you this week. And I'm seeing my orange calcite too. So this is definitely feeling like someone is having a week of maybe some self-doubt, some concerns with whether or not you're going to be able to get what you truly deserve and desire out of life. With the humor card here, this is about I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This does feel like a heavy week for you, Leos. But it feels like it's a heavy week in regards to you kind of beating yourself up. So I don't know if something happened. I'm seeing Saturn, so it's almost like there's like these lessons that are being taught to you. The lessons are in regards to transformation with this death card at the bottom of the deck. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there could be a situation in your life that has closed out. Could be a death to the self, honestly. Feels like you're kind of being pushed to look at yourself and to stop self-defeat and self-sabotaging, right? Like it feels like that. Some of you could be going through a breakup. This is the 5 of Cups, but it feels like there's a lot of sorrow and regret in regards to like the past, in regards to things that you haven't been able to change. And I like it. I'm definitely seeing like a boxed in energy. There's a need for balance here, like balancing out truth and clarity. Like I'm seeing grace too, like needing to give yourself a break so that you don't get yourself entwined and entangled in this emotional loss energy. Triumphant success. This is the Ace of Swords. There's a need for you to be clear about whether or not you really lost these things. Like, was it really a loss or was it a benefit and maybe you just didn't see it as that? And I think it feels very self-defeating, if I can be honest with you. Some of you could have gone through a breakup, but this feels like a you. Like this feels like a mirror to you. Like, hey, you need to correct these things. You can't keep acting this way. Like, you can't keep being this way. And it feels like it's like a death to you, where you're like, oh, shucks, I have to give this up. You mean I can't cuss people out? That's how it feels. And I know I'm being like funny, but that also too goes along with this humor card. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, right? Family. I was feeling that too. Healing family dynamics. Something within the family that, look at, you got the Four of Cups here. So Four of Cups, Five of Cups, the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and then the Father of Wands, the King of Wands, and you have the Five of Cups here, right here too. So Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, Star, and this is the Seven of Pentacles. You're not taking action in moving past the past, okay? You want to be happy, but you're so stuck in regret and sorrow of the past that you are just kind of stuck, okay? The bottom of the deck is the Magician. So let me tell you how it's being shown to me. This energy here, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, is all about sitting in the pit. Something happened this week. It could have been like maybe some type of anniversary of somebody's death or something. Like, something happened this week to trigger you in a way that's making you feel very sorrowful over the past, over things that have not gone the way that you desired for them to. Could have to do with family for sure, with that Ten of Cups and that Star. It's given me like ancestral healing vibes. Like, maybe there's some stuff in the weeds of your ancestral lineage that has not been looked at. And it's because no one's had the courage to be able to look at it. So the King of Wands here is saying that you have the courage, you have the strength, the endurance, and the ability to look at these things, to plant better seeds so that you can heal generations after you. But it's going to require that you actually look at those things. You can't bypass this by avoidance. And that's what this feels like to me. Like, you've been boxed into avoiding looking at the inner child, the shadow sides of yourself. And it's because you want to focus only on the lighter side of life. You'll notice here, and this is how Spirit is showing it to me, you notice this box around this Buddha, what is he, Buddha? There's dark little holes here. You don't want to go into those dark holes, which you need to go into in order to be able to access the fullness of joy. You need to go in these little dark holes so that you can access all of this. Instead, you prefer to stay on the outside. So all you're doing is looking at shallow energies. And it's all fear-based. We have the moon here, we have Saturn. It's all fear-based, and it's fear-based because you've become attached to those emotions. That's where the emotional loss comes in with that Five of Cups, the Five of Cups here, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands. You're afraid to detach from the old self, the old version of you. And it's because you're not sure of what you're going to look like on the other side. Like, they're showing me that structure card as someone who did like a complete makeover. And you're like, I'm not sure if I dye my hair purple, am I going to like it? Because I'm so used to orange that this purple could cause grief in my heart because it's just completely opposite of what I'm used to. But the only way to experience this healing energy of the Star and the Ten of Cups to where you have complete joy, satisfaction, and happiness in life is to face your fears. And I know I sound like a mom. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I tell you all the time, my mom's a Leo, so I love Leos. You guys are just like divas, but I love y'all. And y'all be one to be seen. No, I'm just playing. I'm just talking trash because I do this with my mom all the time. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe that you... I'm like, sorry, but I'm just talking trash. This is about facing your fears. This is about looking at yourself in the mirror and really, really, really allowing yourself to transform, seeing yourself with clarity and with truth. And that's going to allow major breakthrough. Not being afraid to face the shadows is going to allow major breakthrough in your life, to where you are able to accept this 10 of Cups and the star energy that's trying to head your way. Now, another key thing to point out here is with this Magician energy here, this means that you have all the tools in your belt. All you have to do is use them. So what happens if you walk around with the tool belt on? Do the tools actually do anything? No, right? Okay. So you're being asked to pull the tools out of your belt and to start using them. Grab that sword of truth and start asking yourself why I do the things that I do. Grab the pentacles and say, why do I have the material things that I have, right? Or why do I not have them? Whatever it is for you. Grab the cups and say, what's attached to these feelings? Why do I not like it when someone says, you know, I don't know, goodbye, whatever, right? Why do I have a problem? Grab the wands. Why do I have a problem with just moving and going and going and going without stopping and thinking before I just make quick actions? It's about grabbing all those tools. Remember, your wands are your actions, your cups are your emotions, your pentacles are the tangible material things that you possess and have around you, something you can touch physically. And then your swords are truth, your words, your thoughts, what you write, how you think about yourself. You have all the tools in your tool belt, but you're not using them, and you're not using them because you're afraid of what you'll see. Afraid of the boogeyman. That's how this feels. The boogeyman is you. I hope that this resonates with you, Leos. I love you guys. Sorry, I have to tell you the truth, though, because I love you. And if I love you, I have to tell you the truth, okay? But anyways, I hope this resonates. This is a great reading. It really is. The shadow work, you guys hear me say it all the time. This is really why I started this channel. That's what this is about. Digging into that inner child wound, which, by the way, let me grab a card for you, because these are the things that transform us. It's time for us to step into the new. We cannot stay stuck. 2025 ain't playing with nobody. Don't stay stuck. You don't want to miss out on the opportune times for you to be able to thrive. You want this 10 of Cups, this star, this healing energy. You want that, and you deserve that. And everything here says that it's yours, but you have to face the man in the mirror. You have to. Alrighty. Destiny. Look at this. Oh my God, I love this. And the persona is at the bottom of the deck. Let me get to Destiny in a second. This persona card is all about wearing a mask in order to meet the societal standards and acceptance, right? So that is what this is about. The bottom deck energy is always what's hidden. What's hidden underneath here is that you have some fears around being accepted by the world. And you've been wearing a mask, putting on a persona, and that persona is no longer fitting for you. And it's because you are destined to support and assist the collective on their path. And there's no way that you can assist and support the collective on their path if you are not truly rooted and embedded in who you are. I'm going to read that Destiny card. That's so deep. You're being called to come out of that shadow. No longer can you sit behind a mask. You can't wear a mask and be one thing when that's really not who you are. You're being called out, Leos. I love this. This is dope. You know, the interesting thing too is that a lot of times I think when people listen to my readings, they're like, oh my God, she's just so harsh. She just says it so straightforward. But the reality of it is if you weren't ready to hear this information and to move forward into this energy, then Spirit would never show you. So I speak the truth about what Spirit is showing me because it means you're ready. If you weren't ready, then you wouldn't even be able to get these cards, because Spirit's only going to show you what you're capable and what you have the capacity to handle. The fact that you're being exposed to this means that you're absolutely ready to heal it. Otherwise, he would have kept it a secret and you would have never known. So that's the reason why I'm so honest and straightforward. But anyhow, the Destiny card is all about this. If you want to take a picture, you can. You are on the right path, always and no matter what. This card is a reminder that you do not need anything or anyone to tell you how to live your life or which path to take. You are always connected to your soul's guidance and to your essence. Nobody can hear your inner voice, your own inner voice, better than you. Do not give your power away. Trust yourself. You were born with all the information you need deep within you. It might take a lifetime to open your heart and accept it, but it is always there, waiting patiently until you are ready. Clarity comes and goes during our lives, just like the sun can be temporarily hidden behind clouds. Our soul and its purpose are always shining bright, even when we cannot see them. I love this for you. Our unfelt emotions and repressed parts do not disappear. They wait until they are given an opportunity to be seen. The more we try to get rid of them, the stronger and more determined they become. They have a purpose, and they hold the key to our healing and integration. They serve as our inner compass. When we take time to be present with our emotions, we gain clarity about what brings us joy and fulfillment. Our feelings offer an internal guidance system, warning us when we are off course and encouraging us when we are stepping towards our destiny. By being attuned to ourselves, we learn to discern what living our destiny feels like. It's a journey, not a destination. This card invites you to stop waiting. What if this moment is exactly where you are supposed to be? You are ready right here, right now, exactly as you are, to step into your destiny. I love this. If you want to take a screenshot of the inner child and the journey, you can, and you can go back and read it whenever you're ready. Leos, this is your reading for the week of June 9th through the 15th. Again, I hope it resonates. Thanks for sticking around. Be bold, strong, courageous, and take back your strength. You haven't lost it. It's within you. All it's doing is waiting for you to activate it, and you activate it by believing and trusting that it is absolutely present and that you are deserving of all good and beautiful things that come from the Lord. All right, if it resonates, don't forget to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Drop a sun, because that's what you are, my Leos, my little sunshines. Drop a sun, comment if you can, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And guess what? I'll see you next week. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.